Magandang araw sa ang mangpanig kayo naroroon sa mundo. Ako po ulit si Terry, aka the Pinay Crime Investigator. Let's get right into today's true crime story. Let's look at our case board. Can you see a picture of a collection of anime and manga? Ang mga ito naging obsesyon ng tinaguriang The Otaku Murderer na si Tsutomu Miyazaki. Ang ibig sabihin ng otaku ay geek or nerd. It also refers to a person who is obsessed with manga, anime, and other forms of Japanese or East Asian popular culture. Tsutomu Miyazaki was born premature noong August 21, 1962. Nagkaroon din siya ng diferensya as the joint in his hands were fused together, at sa kanyang paglaki, naging kakaiba ang itsura at hugis ng kanyang mga kamay. Dahil dito, naging tampulan siya ng tukso ng kanyang mga kaklase at kalaro. Ito rin ang dahilan why Miyazaki spent most of his childhood alone. At upang maibsan ang pag-iisa, nahilig siya sa pagdodrawing, panonood ng anime at pagbabasa ng comics. At kahit pa nga madalas mabuli sa eskwela, Miyazaki was a star student. He ranked in the top 10 of his class at pinangarap niya ring maging isang teacher. Ngunit sa di malamang dahilan, makalipas ang ilang taon, Miyazaki became less and less interested in his studies. He was ranked 40 out of 56 in his class, kung kaya't nang magkolehiyo, instead of studying English and becoming a teacher, kumuha na lamang siya ng kurso to become a photo technician. Nagmula sa kilalang pamilya si Miyazaki as his father owned a newspaper at gusto ng kanyang ama na si Miyazaki ang magpatuloy ng kanyang negosyo. However, Miyazaki expressed no desire to take over his father's business. Pakiramdam din ni Miyazaki na walang pakialam sa kanya ang kanyang mga magulang, pati na rin ang dalawang kapatid na babae. If he tried to talk to them about his problems, they would just brush him off. Dumating pa nga sa punto na naisipan niyang magpakamatay na lamang. Kung may isang taong naging pinakamalapit kay Miyazaki, ito ay ang kanyang lolo. Though he lived with his parents and sisters, Miyazaki spent most of his time with his grandfather. Kung kaya't sa pagpanaw nito noong May 1988, mas tumindi pa ang kanyang depresyon at mas lalo siyang naging mailap sa kanyang pamilya at ibang tao. Nagawa pa nga niyang kainin ang parte ng abo ng kanyang lolo na according to him was for him to feel close to his grandfather while distancing himself from his family. Bago pa man pumanaw ang kanyang lolo, Miyazaki's sexual urges began to develop. Ngunit wala siyang lakas ng loob na makipagrelasyon with women his age, and everything he knew about sex came from anime, comic books, and horror movies. This gave Miyazaki a highly distorted perception of sexual relationships. He would even take crotch shots of female players on the tennis courts in college. Nagsimula na rin siyang manood ng child pornography. Matapos nga ang pagpanaw ng kanyang lolo, his family members saw a change in him almost immediately. Nahuli pa nga siyang sumisilip sa kanyang nakababatang kapatid na babae while she was taking a shower. Nang sabihan siya nitong umalis, Miyazaki attacked her, at nang malaman ito ng kanyang ina, pinagsabihan siya nitong magsimula na magtrabaho at tigilan na ang pagbasa ng mga comics at panonood ng mga videos. Miyazaki then attacked her mother as well. August 22, 1988, isang araw matapos ang kaarawan ni Miyazaki, isang 4-year-old na batang babae na nagngangalang Marie Kono ang naglaho habang naglalaro sa bahay ng kaibigan. Miyazaki had led a girl into his car and abducted her. He parked the car under a bridge in a wooded area. Matapos ang kalahating oras, Miyazaki murdered a girl and engaged in sexual acts with a corpse at iniwan ang bangkay nito sa isang burol malapit sa kanyang tahanan. Dinala rin niya ang mga damit ng bata sa kanyang pagalis. Noong mga panahong din ito ay nai-report na sa mga pulis ang pagkawala ng bata. Makalipas ng ilang linggo ay binalikan niya ang nabubulok nitong bangkay and removed the hands and feet, which he kept in his closet. Nagawa pa nga niyang sunugin hanggang sa maging abo ang ilang buto ng kanyang biktima at ipinadala ito sa pamilya ng bata kasama ang ilang mga ngipin, mga litrato ng suot nitong damit at isang postcard which read, "Marie, cremated, bones, investigate, prove." Matapos ang karumaldumal na krimen na kanyang ginawa sa unang biktima, Miyazaki abducted, mutilated, and murdered 3 more young girls edad 4 hanggang 7. Halos pare-pareho ang pamamaraan ng kanyang pagdukot. He would either manipulate the girl or force her into the vehicle at dadalhin niya ito sa masukal na lugar and killed the victim by strangulation o pagsakal. At matapos ang bawat pagpatay, he would engage in acts of necrophilia with their corpses and on one occasion, cannibalized a body part. Itinatago niya rin ang mga damit nito at ilang parte ng katawan sa kanyang aparador as trophies. In addition to his gruesome killings, Miyazaki would make silent phone calls to his victims' families. Some received postcards with letter cut from magazines to form cryptic words related to the child's murder. Matapos madiskubre ang pangatlong bangkay, ay dito na naisip ng mga otoridad na isang serial killer malahil ang responsable sa sunod-sunod na pagkawala ng iba pang batang babae, which they called the Little Girl Murders. On July 23, 1989, Miyazaki saw 2 sisters playing in a park. He approached them, then attempted to lure the younger of the 2 girls towards a nearby river. Tumakbo naman sa kanilang bahay ang nakatatandang batang babae at isinumbong sa ama ang lalaking lumapit sa kanilang magkapatid. Nang makarating ang ama ng bata, ay nakita niyang kinukuhanan ng litrato ni Miyazaki ang anak na babae habang nakaubad ito. Kaagad inatake ng ama si Miyazaki, ngunit nagawa nitong makatakas. Makalipas ang ilang oras, ay bumalik si Miyazaki sa parke kung saan niya ipinarada ang kanyang kotse. At dito na nga siya dinakip ng mga pulis na naghihintay lamang sa kanya matapos makatanggap ng reklamo mula sa ama ng batang babae. He was immediately apprehended on account of forcing a minor to commit indecent acts. Ilan sa mga pulis ang naniniwalang si Miyazaki na marahil ang hinahanap nilang the Little Girl Murderer at nang puntahan ang apartment ni Miyazaki, dito na nila nakumpirma ang kanilang hinala. Inside, officers found a collection of 6,000 videotapes of violent movies, illegal pornography, hentai, anime, and even amateur footage of his victims. They also discovered the body of his 4th victim, decomposing in his bedroom closet, her hands missing. After intense interrogation, Miyazaki confessed to the murders of the 4 little girls, eventually revealing the locations of their bodies. His trial began on March 30, 1990. Noong una ay sinisisi ni Miyazaki ang kanyang mga krimen sa tinatawag niyang Ratman, an alter ego who he claimed forced him to kill. Madalas pa nga niyang iguhit ang itsura nito during his trial. Tumagal ng 7 taon ang kanyang trial dahil na rin sa magkakaibang konklusyon ng mga expert psychiatrists sa estado ng pag-iisip ni Miyazaki nang gawin ng mga krimen. Sa huli ay nagdesisyon ng hukom that he's aware of his crimes and their consequences and therefore accountable. He was sentenced to death by hanging on April 14, 1997 and was executed in 2008. His family suffered a lot during his trial. His father closed down his business and committed suicide. The rest of his family went into hiding, and their home was destroyed out of respect for Miyazaki's victims. When the news reports came out na hindi lang isang serial killer si Miyazaki, isa rin siyang otaku, this was what really brought the term to the public in Japan and shaped perceptions of it. May mga nagsasabi na Miyazaki committed a crime because hindi na niya alam ang kaibahan ng fantasy sa realidad dahil nga sa pagiging obsessed sa anime at manga. Kayo, ano sa tingin nyo?